Imagine a quiet organ working tirelessly through every second of your life, often without recognition, yet holding the key to energy, detoxification, and balance. The liver is remarkable in its ability to process nutrients, regulate hormones, and clear toxins, yet it is also sensitive to the rhythms of life, what we eat, when we rest, and how we move. Fatty liver develops when this balance falters, when the liver's cells begin to accumulate excess fat, often silently, without obvious symptoms. The fascinating truth is that the body continues its maintenance work even while we sleep. Nighttime is a period of restoration, detoxification, and cellular repair, offering a window where the liver's natural processes can be supported to reverse fatty accumulation. This is not about a miracle pill or forced intervention. It is about aligning habits with biology. When we respect circadian rhythms, optimize nutrient timing, reduce stress, and support the body's enzymatic and metabolic machinery, the liver can engage in self-repair more efficiently. Certain dietary choices, sleep practices, and gentle movement routines influence how the liver mobilizes fat and clears toxins overnight. Understanding this relationship between rest, metabolism, and liver function transforms the way we approach fatty liver. It becomes a collaboration rather than a battle. The science shows that subtle, consistent changes made in harmony with the body's natural cycles can produce profound improvements, quietly yet powerfully reversing fatty liver and restoring vitality. Observing these processes invites both curiosity and reverence for the intelligence embedded in our physiology, reminding us that health is an orchestration of daily actions, circadian alignment, and the care we provide to the body during both wakefulness and sleep. Fatty liver is often perceived as a silent threat, a condition that sneaks up without warning and quietly progresses, but at the cellular level, it is a reflection of imbalance rather than irreversible damage. The liver is designed to be resilient, capable of regenerating and repairing itself when given the right environment. Yet it becomes burdened when nutrient processing, fat metabolism, and detoxification are disrupted over time. Excess fat within liver cells is usually a response to energy imbalance, high sugar intake, or disrupted lipid transport, signaling that the organ is struggling to manage its workload efficiently. This accumulation does not mean the liver has failed. It is an adaptive response, a protective mechanism that allows cells to store excess energy while preventing stress elsewhere in the body. Understanding fatty liver as a reversible condition changes the way we approach it. Instead of fear or drastic interventions, the focus shifts to creating conditions that allow the liver's natural processes to resume their balance. Supporting liver health involves addressing factors like dietary composition, micronutrient availability, hydration, and gentle movement, which together influence the liver's capacity to mobilize stored fat. Cellular repair mechanisms, including autophagy, mitochondrial efficiency, and enzymatic detoxification, can be optimized through consistent, thoughtful lifestyle choices. The remarkable intelligence of the liver allows it to respond positively when metabolic stressors are reduced and when the body is given the opportunity to restore equilibrium. Observing the liver's adaptive responses encourages a patient, compassionate approach, showing that reversal is not about forcing change, but about supporting natural processes. Through small, consistent adjustments, the liver gradually sheds excess fat, restores cellular function, and reestablishes the metabolic harmony necessary for long-term vitality, proving that even a seemingly silent condition like fatty liver can be managed and reversed when we work with the body's intrinsic intelligence. Nighttime is a period of profound physiological activity, a window during which the liver undertakes critical tasks that influence overall health, and understanding this rhythm is key to reversing fatty liver. While we sleep, the body shifts from digestion and activity to repair,
detoxification, and energy redistribution, and the liver is at the center of this process. Fat metabolism in particular accelerates during the night as circulating insulin levels drop, signaling the liver to mobilize stored fat for energy and support glucose balance. Circadian rhythms regulate enzymatic activity, hormone release, and cellular repair pathways, ensuring that liver cells are most efficient in processing fats and toxins during sleep. Disruptions to sleep quality, irregular sleep timing, or insufficient duration can blunt these natural processes, causing fat to accumulate in liver cells and interfering with the organ's detoxification capacity. By aligning sleep schedules with the body's natural night cycle, providing consistent periods of deep, restorative sleep, and minimizing interruptions, we create conditions that allow the liver to work optimally. Practices such as reducing late-night eating, limiting alcohol or processed food intake before bed, and supporting relaxation can enhance these nighttime restorative functions. The liver, given this consistent support, gradually becomes more capable of mobilizing stored fat, repairing cellular structures, and maintaining metabolic balance. Recognizing that sleep is not simply a passive state, but an active period of liver work, reframes how we approach fatty liver management. It is not about forcing the liver to act during waking hours, but about respecting the body's inherent timing and supporting the liver when it is naturally most prepared to perform its critical restorative and fat-clearing functions. Through this understanding, reversing fatty liver becomes a process of working with the body's biological intelligence rather than against it, allowing repair and regeneration to occur quietly yet effectively during the night. Nutrient timing plays a surprisingly powerful role in supporting the liver's ability to mobilize fat and restore balance, particularly when addressing fatty liver. The liver is a highly responsive organ, attuned not only to what we eat, but also to when we eat, because its enzymatic pathways and metabolic processes follow circadian rhythms. Consuming large meals late at night or repeatedly snacking during hours when the body is meant to rest can overwhelm the liver's natural capacity to process nutrients, forcing it to store excess energy as fat within its cells. Conversely, providing the liver with the right nutrients at optimal times enhances its ability to metabolize stored fat efficiently. Proteins, healthy fats, and complex carbohydrates consumed earlier in the day support energy utilization and prevent sudden spikes in insulin, which can otherwise signal the liver to retain fat. Certain micronutrients, including vitamins, antioxidants, and cofactors required for enzymatic activity, are particularly influential in promoting liver detoxification and fat breakdown. Aligning intake of these nutrients with periods when the liver is naturally most active allows cellular machinery to function at its peak, enhancing autophagy, fat oxidation, and mitochondrial efficiency. Additionally, fasting intervals or lighter evening meals can reduce digestive load during sleep, allowing the liver to focus on repair and fat clearance rather than processing incoming nutrients. This approach does not rely on deprivation or extreme diets, but on understanding the liver's timing and metabolic needs. By respecting these natural rhythms and providing targeted support through mindful nutrient timing, the liver gradually becomes more efficient at mobilizing stored fat, repairing cellular structures, and restoring metabolic balance. Over time, these consistent adjustments create an environment in which fatty liver can be reversed gently yet effectively, demonstrating that strategic alignment with biology often produces more sustainable results than forced or abrupt interventions. Chronic stress and disrupted metabolic signaling can significantly impede the liver's ability to repair itself and reverse fatty liver, highlighting the importance of relaxation and supportive routines. The liver does not operate in isolation. It is closely linked to the hormonal and nervous systems, which communicate constantly to regulate energy balance, fat metabolism, and detoxification. When the body is under persistent stress, cortisol and other stress hormones rise, signaling the liver to prioritize emergency energy storage and reduce fat breakdown. This response, beneficial in short-term situations, becomes counterproductive when stress is chronic, contributing to fat accumulation within liver cells and impairing normal detoxification pathways. Metabolic flexibility, the liver's ability to switch between burning fat and glucose efficiently, is also compromised under stress, slowing the mobilization of stored fat during sleep when repair processes should be most active. Gentle support through stress reduction techniques, including mindful breathing, meditation, or light evening movement, helps recalibrate the nervous system, creating conditions where the liver can focus on repair rather than defense. Consistent routines, such as regular sleep schedules and predictable meal timing, reinforce hormonal balance, allowing insulin, glucagon, and other regulatory signals to support fat mobilization. Even subtle interventions like reducing late-night screen exposure or minimizing environmental stressors can influence